we started dating. Ah, suck. I started.
Hi, welcome to my channel. I am Courtney, and today I have my wonderful husband with me, and his name is
Eddie.
Just dry like that, baby.
No, Eddie. Some respect to my name.
So, if you watched the first video, then you know what part 2 of this video is about. It's going to be about part 2 on how we met. So we're going to be talking about dating to engage. Right? I am kourtneyandeddie.com, and just check out some things on there. You want to always have a backup for the backup for the backup. So
Right.
just want to get that plug in there. So now we're going to talk about, what we're going to talk about, babe?
Date to engagement.
Read the notes.
I'm trying to read it. Sometimes it's hard for me to understand your handwriting, but anywho, it's gonna be about a second date, and I'm just gonna cut to the chase. Second date. All right, I asked her to go to the movies with me, so I'm not gonna say the movie location or anything. Just say we went to the movies, and she went out, stepped out for a little bit, used the restroom, and she was gone for a minute. Had me worried. I thought she ditched me, so
I could have had this toe up stomach.
yeah, so I was kind of worried. So I said, "Oh man, she went out there and ditched me." So I was about to get up and leave the movie theater and just get in my car and go.
Okay, let me tell my side. Let me tell how it went. So I'm on a date. We're on our second date. First date went well. You have to watch the video to kind of, we skimmed through that. But on date 2, when he asked me out, we went to the movies, like he said. So we're watching a movie, and probably midways, I went to the restroom to go kind of freshen up because it was hot during the summertime. So I wanted to make sure that I was freshening up, and I used the restroom and just kind of cooled myself off. And so, and because he was so hot, I think he just, I'm just playing. So anyway, so it did take me a minute, and then also I got a phone call in between that time. So as I'm coming back into the movie theater, he is
leaving. I'm leaving the movie theater, and we bumped into each other. She said, "I was in the bathroom."
I was like, "Where are you going?"
I said, "Well, I thought you dumped me. I thought you ditched me." So
who do that?
Well, I done it, but back in the day.
Yeah.
But
so he thought that was coming back to bite him.
Yeah. So anyway, we finished watching the movie theater. So I'm walking to our car. So so I said, okay, well, it was a nice time, and get home safe. Call me when you get home. And so I said, well, I was saying to myself, let me see, can I go in for a kiss? Me being me, very confident. I said, ain't no one gonna turn her head or turn away or diss me on the kiss. So as I go in for the kiss, she turns her head. I said, oh no, she didn't. I said, okay, and I said, all right, I feel you, I understand. So that was the first time for me being rejected on a kiss. So it did a little something to me, but it was all to the good, though. So.
Well, see, again, I wasn't trying to move fast in this process. I was just, building our friendship because that's what we had. So I wasn't looking for, second date kiss. I wasn't looking for anything like that. So when he did it, it was like, oh, it's coming. And he got the side of the cheek.
Yeah, I got the side of the cheek. I said, okay.
And so,
all right, bet.
It bothered him so much until that Sunday when I was getting ready to go to church. We talked on the phone, and he said, hey, you remember what you said?
No, what did I say?
He was like, hey, about that kiss last night that, like, you turned your head. And I had this one, I said, listen, I'm sorry. It wasn't that I was just trying to reject you. I was just saying I just wanted to move slow. So, didn't want to kiss, didn't want to move too fast and stuff like that. So that's why he got the
side cheek.
Side cheek. He did. But he was a trooper in it all. It didn't hurt his feelings. He bounced back real fast. So, and that was our second date. And then we had a third and a fourth and a fifth date, and it went on.
Don't forget to tell them about the time you went to the jazz in the park. and I had to go to work. And so I said, well,
he got called into work.
I called into work, so she decided to go with some of her friends. So I get to the park to explain to her that I got called in. So I would think to myself, should I try to kiss again?
He asked this time.
I said, can I kiss you? And she said, yeah, you can kiss me.
I said it like that?
Something like that.
Oh, okay.
And I'm thinking to myself, this is a trap. I'm going to try to kiss her. She's going to give me the side cheek again. So I went real cautious this time. And, you know, she gave me the luscious, so.
Just a little spooch.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. That was that.
But, so yeah, that part did happen. So evidently he remembered that kiss because, you know, I pretty much forgot about it. So it must have, it did something to him. No, I wasn't saying that. I was saying it because you knew how the second kiss went. So, of course, you knew how to
rebound.
Yeah. So, so we moved from the dating process, and it was about a couple of months later. You know, I had my singles event, and after my singles event, then we became an item maybe about a couple of weeks after we became exclusive. And so, of course, I didn't want to become exclusive when I was having a singles mixer. So, of course, I had to, you know, kind of put that on hold. But, you know, everything went well. After we dated for about, and we became exclusive for about maybe like a month or two, he asked to marry me. And tell the people how you asked to marry me.
I said, you know what? I gotta lock this down. I said, girl, will you marry me?
Stop watching Martin.
No. Yeah, I just asked her, I said, you know, we was in the house. I asked her, would you spend the rest of your life with me? And she said, yeah, I would. I said, so will you marry me? And she said, yeah. She said, yes. So that was that. You know, the rest of history.
I don't think that's how they went.
Well, that's what I got. You gotta understand when I was asking this, I was like, you know, nervous, you know, scared of rejection. So I can't recollect all of it now. So.
Oh, baby. Well, from what I recall, he asked me 3 times. And the way he asked me, I wasn't sure if it was a proposal or just a question. So it wasn't like he was just on bended knee asking me at that time. He was more of, will you marry me? And I was like, okay. Can I see myself marrying you? He was like, yeah. I said, yeah, I can see myself marrying you. I said, he's okay. And then it was second, third, and he pretty much acts like that, will you marry me? And I said, listen. I said, now this third time, I need a ring or something, because you keep asking me. I just need to know, is this pop quiz? What we doing? So he was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to get the ring. I just wanted to make sure before I proceeded.
It was kind of, you know, a different way to ask a woman to marry them, or marry you. Because I didn't have the ring at the time, but before I bought the ring, you know, I did it a slick way. I said, let's see if she's going to marry me first. When she said, yeah, then I go get the ring. Because I didn't want to get the ring. Then I asked her to marry, and she said, nah, I ain't going to marry, so I'm wasting my money. So I did the reverse. So
you pretty much did grown folk stuff. You know, we both been previously married, so we didn't have time for the, you know, bells and whistles. We just had to get straight to it. Yeah. So, well, baby, what made you want to marry me? What made you ask to marry me?
I felt like you completed me. You showed me things I've never seen before. You taught me things I've never seen before. You know, you introduced me to things I haven't seen before. I just felt completed.
What made me different?
Well, your vibe, your spirit, your intellect. You had, to me, in my opinion, you had the complete package. And a complete package for me.
All right.
So it was like a jigsaw puzzle. He was the perfect fit for me. So I just felt the connection. I felt the connection, and the rest is history. So yeah, that's why I was gonna be petty, but I'm not gonna be petty on it.
Thank you. We'll be petty off camera. So, but let me answer the same question for myself. What made me realize that he was the one is that he did ask to marry me. But even during the dating process, I've always prayed. I'm a firm believer in Christ and in my Christianity, and found out that he was too. And we connected on faith-wise. But I prayed every day, God, is he the one? Is he the one? Is he the one? Because previously, before we met, I prayed, God, is this person the one? Is this person the person I should be dating? Whatever. And most of the time, the people in my past didn't last 2 weeks or 2 months. And that's just, I never was in a relationship, anything that was exclusive for real. And so with him, everything just kind of changed. He was different in so many different ways. He was just different. He spent time with me. He was faithful. He was a man of integrity, which is what I loved about him. I never felt like he hid anything from me. He was transparent. He was open. He was honest from what I saw. And he still is. And so he was just a man's man to me. I never had a man in my life like him that showed me support. After I had the singles mixer, later on I ended up having a relationship mixer, and he supported me 100% in that financially. He supported me physically. He supported me. I wasn't looking for a man per se with all of the bells and whistles that most women are looking for, because he got to have this kind of car. He got to have this kind of, house. He got to have this. He got to have all of that. Because material stuff, that'll fade away. But what does the person's heart is? What do they have on the inside? How do y'all connect? Can y'all get along if y'all was just broke? Can y'all get along if y'all got millions? Can y'all get along without all the other stuff? So what is that like? Because if you see that you want to grow old with somebody, will you be able to, take it? Will they get on your nerves quick? So really and truly, I can say for me, he really and truly was my one and only. He was just the bomb.com and still is. And so I'm grateful to God for us connecting and God allowing us to meet. And I still say to this day that singles mixer that I made, that was created, it really and truly wasn't for everybody else. It was for me, and I had no idea. What you make happen for somebody else, God is going to make happen for you. Because at that point, I wasn't looking, but God said, no, this is for you. Because if I never created that mixer, I don't think that we would be here today.
I agree.
Never created that single mixer that I said was for other people, we would not be here today, because it wasn't even for me. So I just wanted to let you guys know that that's the process of how we became friends. We dated, and then we got engaged. And then you'll hear part 3 of how we got married and how it's going as a married couple. So, I can say right now, I'm enjoying the journey. I still am. I still look at him just like we just met. I think we both wake up and smiling with our cheeks and our eyeballs. And people will say, well, that's not going to last. That's not going to last. Give it some time. It'll wear off.
Yeah, people always say things like that. But she's my best friend, my wife. And I think that's what makes a marriage special to me, because I do have my best friend. So I can laugh, pick, play.
Get on my nerves.
Yeah, all that. So,
yeah.
But I guess that's that.
And so, yeah, when you marry your best friend, you really and truly have the total package. And I say that it's meant to last. So I really and truly thank you guys for tuning in. I did not know we have been on this video for as long as we have. We're having a good time. Time flies. So I hope that you have enjoyed it. I hope that you can be inspired in some kind of way on how you can too open yourself up for love. And if you stop looking, love will find you. Just be content. Just work on you. Just deal with you, and love will find you. So I wanted to give I want to let you know, please tune in to our videos. I hope you enjoyed this. We will be talking about on the couples couch. We'll be talking about relationships. We'll be talking about divorce. We'll be talking about being single. We'll be talking about dating. We'll also be talking about cheating. All the things that people want to know in a relationship. How do you cope with it? How do you deal with it? I think we've all been through all these types of scenarios and difference. And he used to be a player, so he can tell you some pointers on how not to be one in 2019. Praise the Lord. So yeah, so it's a lot of stuff that we're going to cover on this couples couch. And when we're not on this couples couch, then I will be doing the channel, and I will also be motivating you. I'll be talking about, you know, life, and I want to talk about depression and suicide, just life things that people deal with on a daily basis. You know, I want to be here to encourage you, to motivate you, to push you. I want to be your cheerleader. So I just really and truly want you to stay tuned, because there's so much that we're going to be talking about on this channel. We are just getting started. This may be our second or third video, but I promise you it's going to be the best times of your life. So please make sure that you subscribe, hit that notification bell, like, and comment, because there's so much more. You don't want to miss not one video. And also, I want to give a shout out to, because I know you're going to be asking me, where did you get that outfit from? Let's see if this hoodie can go over this ponytail. This is, and if you can see the stripes on the pants as well, I got this from Sonia Atkins, and I'm going to drop her link down in the description box below. Her name is Sonia Atkins, and it is Be More Boutique. Thank you, baby. Be More Boutique. She is my personal stylist. You have got to go and check her out. Check out her website. She has awesome, amazing clothes. I was one of her models in one of her fashion shows that she did with another boutique owner, which I will also be wearing a few of her outfits. So thank you so much for joining us. And I am signing off, babe. What about you?
Yeah, I'm signing off too, I guess.
All right, thank you so much for joining us. I love you, and I will see you next time. And I'm gonna always say, go with God and let God go with you. Have an awesome day. Bye-bye.